So we have some good news coming from Saudi Arabia, which is a sentence you may have never heard me say before. They're now allowing women to drive. Okay, first let me unironically say, great, that's awesome. I'm very happy about that. But now let me get to being a pithy asshole. Dude, we're really gonna fucking give people props for the lowest of low bars in human history. Oh, you're allowing women to drive. Like, wow. Oh, you progressive lion. Slow down now. Slow down. Don't go too far. This is crazy. This is still a government that says all atheists are terrorists. If you are an atheist, you are by definition a terrorist in the eyes of Saudi Arabia. This is a government that still beheads people in the public square. They behead people, which is bad enough, but they behead people in the public square, which is some Hunger Games shit, some gladiator shit, and they do it for horrendous crimes like drug smuggling. Not only that, sorcery, witchcraft, like things that all you need is somebody to charge another person with one of those things. Hey, you're a witch. And then they could get beheaded. So you piss off the wrong person and they're petty, that person's a witch. I saw them doing witchcraft. They were doing sorcery the other day. They'll behead you in the public square. They tolerate no dissent whatsoever. I mean, this is an absolute monarchy, a theocracy, and a dictatorship. And now we're going, yay, you let women drive. And, okay, wait, another piece of irony, which is incredibly sad. So they were showing pictures, like celebrating. It's like, oh, yes, women can drive, women can drive. Cut to a picture of a woman driving in a fucking burqa from head to toe. You know, little, obviously the little slit in the eyes that they could see. It's like, you're so free inside the fucking jail cell that is the attire that you're forced to wear by law. And by the way, there is backlash to this. How sad is that? Oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's backlash. There are people who are like, oh, this is crazy. Well, one of the arguments they're making is, how are the men going to react when they're driving on the road and they see a woman? Then you're so fucking ultra-conservative and dumb that you're like, the men can't handle this. They will be triggered. They will be triggered by the offensive viewing of a woman driving, and maybe they'll crash. Another argument is, what's going to happen when the women run out of gas, or they crash, or you know, they need help? What's going to happen? We can't have these women driving. What if they run into some sort of issue with the vehicle? It's the same fucking thing that happened as if it was a man. It's not like every man knows, oh, let me get out and fix this. No, you fucking call the people who could fix it, and they come and what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, there were another really interesting piece of this is, so this was done by decree by the king. So for the longest time, they told us, oh no, it can't just be done by decree from the king. Well, it was done by decree from the king. But what happened is there were preachers who recently had been arrested. So the speculation is all the preachers who were arrested, they went around to all the religious leaders and were like, look, here's what's going to happen. We're going to let women drive now. And the ones who were like, I'm against it, they were like, okay, well, we're going to lock you up. They can't even do, that's how deep the rot is and how deep the ideological brainwashing is, where you can't even do something so mild and so like have women drive without having like an uprising from the fucking ultra-conservative Salafi preachers. It's likely the most conservative country on earth, you know? You could argue other countries are more dictatorial, Perhaps North Korea is more dictatorial, but this is the most ultra-conservative, and they're clearly the most rigid theocracy. They can drive now. Yay, 2017, which really is good, but they need all the other rights. No more guardianship system. They have a guardianship system. Woman needs a guardian's permission to go somewhere. No more forcing them to cover up from head to toe. It's like, I'm thinking now, how long is it going to take to get that? Because it took to 2017 before they could drive. And also, one of the main points they made in the article about this in The Independent was, it's good for the economy. So it makes the women not driving law made Saudi Arabia look too extreme. And people, could judge them from the outside. So one of the main arguments was, look, we can't have everybody hate us. So it wasn't like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. You're taking away the rights of these women. You should give them their rights. It wasn't an argument like that. It was like, man, this is hurting the economy because everybody else is looking at us like we're crazy. So let's give the world what they want, even though we don't agree with it. Well, there you have it. Women can drive in 2017. Unironically, it's a great thing. I love it. But it's also the lowest bar ever that in 2017 we're saying, you can drive. But cover up, bitch. Because we don't want any other guy looking at you.